Mhm.
Hey guys. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to practice with me. Today I wanted to share a really slow, kind of easy, juicy practice. We had the Aries new moon tonight, signaling more new beginnings, more intention setting, more opportunity for the collective. Um, and with that, always coming back to our power, back to our place of inner peace, back to our practices, back to ourselves. And so astrology is always there to aid us, to help us. And so knowing what's going on in the stars is a really helpful tool to be able to harness the energy, to use the energy to your advantage. And so today we're going to do some sun salutations and some super easy postures. But first I wanted to start by lighting some sage for you guys. And so if you just take a seat, take a couple of deep breaths, you can close your eyes. And you can begin to tune in. Try to find a straight spine from the coccyx all the way up to the crown. And as you begin to allow this sage smoke into your virtual space, clearing all the little nooks and crannies in your energy field and your body. Clearing space to allow for the new to come in. And so as you begin to deepen your breath and begin to take note of your body, where can you begin to release tension? Can you soften into your pelvis or your belly? Can you allow your chest to soften? Peel your tongue off the roof of your mouth and allow your jaw, your eyes, your ears to relax. Really just get comfortable with sitting with yourself here. And so as the world has been forced into a collective place of contemplation, we are sitting with an Aries new moon. New moon, the dark moon, the shadow. What have we not been paying attention to that is asking for our attention? Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, and so it's kind of like the Fool card. It's Jack of all trades, master of none. It's endless possibilities. Fire a little bit of attention here and there. See if you can gather your scatteredness. See if you can pick your thoughts and bring them back to your center. I promise they'll be there when you leave the yoga space. And so this Aries new moon brings fire to the future. It brings fire to contemplating how we connect with each other and connect with ourselves. Aries is unafraid of taking action. But this new moon is asking us to really go inside. Where do we take action from? Are we making actions and decisions based on fear, on anxiety, on uncertainty? Or are we creating space for trust, for alignment? Are we taking action from a space of being in spirit, being inspired? And so we talk about being in alignment, we talk about being in spirit. This is the merging of the mind and the body in one single point, which is you. And the stronger your sense of you is, and the stronger your sense of how you relate to the world around you, the more solid we become in ourselves, the easier the ride becomes. The easier it is to trust in the uncertainty. The more pressing it becomes to live here and now in this very moment in time. This sense of presence is what gives you power. This sense of presence is what allows you to make decisions from your higher, bigger self. As you take it all in and draw a big inhale through the nose, and on your exhale, create a sighing sound, really letting whatever it is that's holding on to you at this moment in time go, even if just for a second. And again, inhale, fill yourself all the way up. Exhale, really let it go. And one more time, allow the vibration of your side to clear the channels in your body. Inhale. Exhale. And even if it is just for a moment that you come to this place and space of trust, calm within yourself, you are still playing the part in the collective, in the bigger role. We are human. We feel things and move through things. And we have an incredible opportunity to really observe, to really come to a space of reflection and contemplation. So I'd like you to take your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly, your two centers of power. And I'd like you to breathe into both of these places and spaces, taking a little bit of space here for quietness, for true connection. We'll open our space to the sound of Om. Inhale all of the air. Exhale, let it out. Halfway inhale for Om. Om. Take a moment of gratitude. And then inhale, send your prayer hands to the sky, aligning the belly through the heart, through the crown, reaching tall. And then exhaling, fingertips spread wide, find space, find cleansing. Inhale, draw the hands up through heart center in prayer, reaching all the way up to the sky. Exhale as you clear the space. Fingertips find the earth. Again, hands to heart center. Inhale. Draw it all the way up to the sky. Last time, exhale. Release. Fingertips down to the floor. And from here, you'll bring your hands to your knees, making circles clockwise with the body, moving your spine. See if you can find some spots that seem tight. Can you breathe into them? And then stop in the center on your next go around and switch to the other side, making circles with the torso forward and back. Seeing if you can move the spinal fluid, the fluid, our life force fluid that keeps us alive, vibrating, moving, breathing, sleeping, eating, connecting. And then move back into the center. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands down by the side. Untuck the toes. Bring the feet to the floor. Inhale, lift the hips to the sky. Fingertips facing towards you. Exhale. Tongue sticks out. Breathe all the air out. As you come back to the center, sitting on your hips or your bum, giving yourself a hug. And then slowly hands back down to the mat. Inhale. Lift the hips up. Exhale, drop the head. Tongue comes out of the mouth. Inhale as you return to your seat. Give yourself a hug. Maybe forehead to knees. And then exhale, hands come down to the mat. Fingertips face your seat. Plant into the feet. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, let it out. Slowly return back to the center. Going to come into a Navasana boat pose. So you can sit on your seat. You can lift your legs to 90 degrees, extend your arms long. If you'd like to have a little bit more, maybe extend the legs high. Keep the chest lifted here. And just breathe as you let your shoulders relax. Can you find peace? Can you find softness in your strength? Squeeze the inner thighs, lift the toes a little higher if you can. And then exhale, come down onto the back. Feet still up in the air. Hands can go underneath you to support you. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the feet down just to hover above the mat. And then inhale as you bring the feet back up with control. Lift the hips gently off the mat. And then exhale. Toes come to hover over the mat. Try to keep your lower back flat. Inhale, lift and reach the toes to the sky. Use your belly to lift the hips. Exhale as you slowly drag the toes towards the floor. Let them hover. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. Only two more like this. Inhale, lift the hips. At the top, exhale, lower down. Hovering, last one. Inhale, you could do it. Lift, exhale, feet come to the floor, feet down, knees up. Now bring both of our knees into the chest and give yourself a hug. Grab opposite elbows, back of the head on the mat, squeezing inner thighs, squeezing the belly. Can you find a straight spine, pressing your tailbone away from you as you traction your knees towards your chest? Really find a deep compression here. One more breath here. Inhale, exhale. And then slowly release the hands. You're going to keep the right knee tucked in. Left leg extends down out in front of you. Again, you can take the elbows or the hands. Inhale. Exhale, knee to the chest. Just avoid the rib cage. Bring it back through center. Back of the head to the mat. Inhale, exhale, hold. Compressing ascending colon on the right side. Good. Exhale, squeeze, pull. And then inhale, lighten up your grip. Take the left hand to the outer edge of the right knee. And then cross the knee across the body. You can extend the right arm long. Shift the gaze the opposite way and breathe into your hips here. Good. Nice deep inhale, exhale. Inhale, gently help the knee back up through center. Squeeze the knee into the chest. And slowly let the right leg come down to the floor. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. And then left knee bends. You grab opposite elbows or fingers, whatever works. Avoid the rib cage, bring the knee back to the center. Back of the head is on the mat. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the knee in and down into the chest. Really squeeze here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, loosen up the grip. Take the right hand to the outer edge of the left knee. Cross the left knee across. Extend the left arm. You can shift the gaze to the left as you breathe. And nice deep inhale and exhale. Come back up through center. Bring both knees into the chest. This time grab the outer edges of the feet. Really early happy baby. So you can rock and roll to massage your sacrum. Bottoms of the feet to the sky. Legs are open. Good. Last breath here. Really slow today. Slowly bring the feet, knees back into the chest. And then extend the legs long. Lift the arms up. And you can do a little sit-up if you feel called. As you cross over the feet and come into a tabletop position. In tabletop position, your shoulders are as wide as your wrists. Fingertips spread wide. Heels or hips over knees. Inhale, move through a cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, move through cat. And so feel free to move as fast or as slow as you need this afternoon. Good. Inhale, exhale, move that spinal fluid. And then stop in the center, jig the toes, sit the seat back to the feet. Take a moment to pause here, breathing into the bottoms of your feet. And then from here, hands should be spread wide. And then you're going to lift the hips up to the sky and begin to pedal out your downward facing dog. Nice deep inhales, exhales. If your heels don't touch the floor, it's not a big deal. Just bend your knees. I would rather you have a nice flat, long spine. Keep breathing here, pressing the weight where your fingertips meet the palm of your hand to create a sense of pressing towards the back. Opening up through the armpits. And then shift the gaze forward, tiptoe the feet to the hands. Take it, inhale, exhale, fold, and then inhale, come back up. Hands down by your side, arms down, reorient yourself from the standing position. And so we'll just move through some sun salutations this afternoon, just to get the flood going. blood flowing a little bit. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Hola. Inhale, half lift, look up, find a flat back. Exhale, fold, hands down. You can bend your knees if you need. Take a minute or two to breathe and move into this forward folded position. From here, hands down, right leg steps back, left leg steps back into a plank position. If you can't hold plank, you're welcome to drop to your knees, shoulders over wrists, and you breathe here. If you can hold the plank, your feet should be about hips width distance apart. You're pressing the mat away, doming through your shoulders. Take one more breath in plank, and then draw to your knees. And then your chest and your chin. So a little bit of a variation here. Chest and chin, your seat goes high. Chest and chin is open to the floor. Breathe. And slowly slither the body down to the floor. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, just peel the upper body up to a baby cobra. Almost no weight in the hands, elbows squeeze in. Legs squeeze together, lifting through the crown of the head. Exhale as you gently release, dig the toes. Maybe you can push back through a plank, or maybe you just find your way back into a downward facing dog. Pedaling out the legs in downward facing dog. Fingertips spread. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Balance there for a moment. Bend the right knee into the chest. See if you can really gently land the right foot in between the hands. Left foot comes up to meet the right. Exhale. Inhale, arms sweep. Flat back, straight legs, come back up. Exhale, hands back down. Notice how you feel. Notice if there's any shifts. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale as you fold forward at the waist. Inhale, half lift, look up. Exhale, fold. Hands come down, bend into the knees. Left leg steps back this time. Right leg steps back to a plank or onto your knees. Take a couple of breaths in plank, firing up our core. We dome through the shoulders and then rock the weight forward. Knees, chest, and chin. Elbows in, seat high, chin low. Last breath here. Flatten out the body. Tops of the feet on the mat. Squeeze the legs. Exhale. Inhale. Lift through baby cobra. Lifting through the crown, long spine. Exhale, come back down, dig your toes, maybe through a plank, maybe just make your way back into a downward facing dog. And from here, left leg reaches high, left knee bends into the chest, rock the weight forward, see if you can really lightly land the left foot in between the hands. Right foot pivots up to meet the left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms wide and high. Exhale, arms down by the side, ground. Alright, so that was one round of sun salutation. We'll do another round of sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. A little bit quicker. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hands down to the mat, right leg steps back, left leg steps back to plank or on your knees. Now we have the option knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga. If you're going to do chaturanga, rock the weight forward, elbows in, push up. Inhale, move through upward or cobra. You're going to try upward facing dog, tops of your knees are off the mat, shoulders are melting away, crown is long and tall. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up, Right knee into the chest, right foot between the hands. Left foot comes up to meet the right. Exhale once you get there. Inhale, sweep the arms, bend if you need. Hands down by your side, take one breath, and then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold to the other side. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Hands down, half lift, left leg steps back. Right leg steps back, plank, chaturanga, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, move through upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, press back into a downward facing dog. Just one breath in down dog, left leg comes up. Left knee bends into the chest, left foot in between the hands. Right foot comes up to meet the left, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right back down, we'll add on a little bit. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, hands down, right leg, left leg, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, move through up or cobra. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up, right knee bends into the chest, right foot comes between the hands. Then now the left foot comes to the top of the mat. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right back down. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, half lift, hands down, walk, step, or jump plank to chaturanga. Inhale, move through upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up, left knee bends into the chest, left foot comes between the hands, right foot comes up to meet. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Take a moment. Notice your body temperature might have risen a little bit. And so with that basis of sun salutations, we can add on. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hands down, walk, step, jump, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, move through upward or cobra. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, right leg comes up. Right knee bends into the chest, right foot lands between the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach and lift. Exhale, flatten the back foot to a 45-degree warrior one. Inhale, reach and lift. Exhale, sit a little bit lower into the front knee. Inhale, reach and lift. Exhale, step out the back leg, warrior two. Heel intersects the arch. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches up to the sky. Inhale, move back through center. Hands cartwheel down, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, move through upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Left knee bends into the chest, left foot lands between the hands. Sweep the arms up to the sky, up on the back toes. Crescent lunge with an inhale, exhale here. Inhale, exhale, flatten out the back foot, 45-degree angle, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, take a bigger step, back foot comes parallel to the mat, warrior two, knee over ankle still in the front. Inhale, exhale, right hand down, left hand up, reach for the sky. Inhale, exhale, windmill the hands down, step back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, move through upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, knees to the floor. Push back, child's pose. Take a couple of deep breaths in child's pose, where you're technically in an inversion, where your seat is just gently above your head, letting the blood flow reverse, letting you catch your breath. Really reach the fingertips long, sit the seat back a little bit more, sink into yourself. Good. Slowly come back up to the hands, dig the feet underneath, downward facing dog. One more time here. For now. And then we'll keep moving. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Right knee bends into the chest, right foot comes between the hands. Here we are. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale, sit low. Inhale, exhale, flatten out the back foot, 45-degree angle. Keep your hips square. Here we are, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, reach and lift. Sit a little bit lower. Inhale, exhale, open the arms. Step the back foot out parallel to the mat. Heel intersects the arch, warrior two. Inhale, exhale. Left hand down, right arm reaches up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, right hand down on the inside of the right foot. Left arm reaches up to the earth, up to the sky. And then take the top hand, swing it down and around. Reach the left arm, straight line from the outer edge of the foot to the fingertips. From here, you can bring your hand behind you or on your hip. See if you can press into the mat. You're going to come into a side plank, shoulder over wrist. You can stack your feet. If this is too much, bring the bottom leg down to the floor. Reach the arm high. Inhale, exhale, shift the gaze down. Left hand comes to the floor, back into a plank position. Knees, chest, and chin are chaturanga. Inhale, move through up. Urdhva. Exhale, Adho. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Left knee into the chest. Left foot in between the hands. Sweep the arms up. Crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale, sit low. Inhale, exhale, find space. Flatten the back foot, 45 degrees. Keep the hips square to the front of the mat. Inhale, exhale, reach and sit. Inhale, exhale, reach the fingertips long. Open up your stance a little bit more. Back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Warrior two, fingertips and eye gaze over the front. Inhale, exhale, right arm down, left arm up, lift to the sky. Inhale, exhale, left hand down on the inside of the left foot, right arm reaches up, look up to the sky. Take the top hand, swing it down and around, reaching straight line of energy from the fingertips to the outer edge of the right foot. From here, shift the gaze down. You can bring the hand behind you or on your hip. Move into a side plank, stacking the feet, or if you need a little bit of support, bottom leg comes to the floor. Take a breath here. Good, look down to the floor, hands down to the mat, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, move through up, Urdhva Uttanasana. Exhale, push back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good, from here, you can give yourself a couple of donkey kicks or a couple of hops. You want to play with being in a handstand if you have more to practice. Otherwise, you're just trying to get your hips over your wrists and you're trying to kick your butt with your feet. Keep breathing. And then slowly tiptoe back to the front of the mat in squatting yogi. So seat down, head high. Elbows on the inner thighs. Maybe you stay here, channeling the energy from the earth through the crown of the head. Slowing down back to connection. If this is too much, you're also welcome to bring the fingertips down and the hips high. Keep breathing here. In your squatting yogi, keep your chin parallel and just bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Inhale, move back up through center. Exhale, chin parallel, left ear, left shoulder. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Inhale, exhale, come back up through center. Ground into your pelvic floor. Lift your sacrum, rectum, and sex organs. Inhale, press into the outer edges of your feet. Exhale, begin to rise. Lift the fingertips high. And then exhale, sweep them down. Back into a squat. Inhale, press through the feet. Lift them high. Exhale, spread the fingertips back into the squat. Last time, hands come to center. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, spread. Good, back into a squatting yogi here. Take one breath and then slowly come down to your seat and extend the legs straight out in front of you. Flexing your toes towards your face. You can move the flesh out from underneath you. Inhale, lift the heart and the chest. Exhale with the flat back. See if you can fold forward. And wherever you can grab onto your legs, you can grab onto your legs. Just keep breathing. Nice deep inhale as you draw the chest and head high. Nice deep exhale as you press the heart towards the toes. Inhale, exhale, come back up through center. Hands come down behind you. So fingertips will face you. Hands come down behind you. Inhale, you're just going to lift your hips just like we did in the beginning, and then drop your head back. Tongue out, press the air out. And slowly hips back down. Inhale, reach the fingertips high. Exhale, hinge forward at the waist, flat back. Inhale, exhale. It's not about how far you go, it's about the integrity of the stretch. Inhale, come back up through center, fingertips face your seat, palms down. Inhale, lift the hips, maybe toes find the floor. Exhale, tongue out, let it go. Slowly come back to center. Last time, inhale, exhale, reach. And notice just any minor differences that happen just from doing it twice. Inhale, come back through center. Last one, fingertips behind you, lift the hips high, fingertips and toes come to the floor. Exhale as you let the air out. Slowly come back up through center. Open the legs wide. Can lift, maybe sit on something. Inhale as you find space. Exhale as you walk the fingertips out in front of you. Again, it's not how close your head is to the floor, it's how straight up can you sit and still honor the boundaries within your inner thighs and behind your knees. Deep inhale, exhale. Inhale, come back up through center. Slowly take the hands to the outer edges of the knees, walk them back in together. And we'll end the way we started today. So drawing the knees into the chest, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Coming back into this wind liberating pose, Pavanamuktasana, taking the arms opposite edges, pulling the belly in, pressing the pelvis away from you as you're growing tall through the crown as you breathe. Just taking the left hand and guiding the knees over to the left. Right arm reaches long, really gentle twists. Inhale, moving back up through center, knees into the chest. And then exhaling, knees to the right, twisting to the left. Inhale, move both knees back and through center. Give yourself one last hug, maybe forward to the knees, curl yourself up. And then with an exhale, you let it all go. Arms down, legs down. Maybe you give yourself a little bit of space to sigh a couple of times, to really let this intense energy that's been building on the collective and the individual really dissipate. Give it back to the earth. She can handle it. She can transmute it for you. So tonight I'm holding a women's circle, a virtual women's circle on Zoom. There's a link on my Instagram and in my YouTube or in the Facebook Live. For those of you looking to donate, I have a couple of links in my bio to donate. And I want you to thank you so much for showing up for yourself, for being here, for holding space for this massive collective shift. So many blessings for this new moon, so much promise and challenge and change to come. And I'm really grateful to be able to share with you all. Stay in this relaxed state for as long as you need. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.